friends, as you already know, my time in college really let me figure out who I was as a student. Science was one of those classes that I struggled in. Biology, chemistry, you name it. I finally figured it out, and I want to share those tips and tricks that I learned. So tip number 1. If you are having a hard time memorizing the periodic table or any other diagram like how the heart works, just go to YouTube and search for a song. Yes, a song. People have created so many different songs, like the periodic table song, which will help you recite and memorize all the different elements. And there are other songs for other concepts too. This is a really helpful tip for those of you who are auditory learners. Just think of how fast you memorize the lyrics to that new song. So next up is just memorizing concepts for school in song style. And if you are creative, you can make up your own fun song or poem to help you remember any complicated concepts. Tip number 2. Keep up with the reading and syllabus so you can be prepared for a lecture. In your syllabus, there will usually be a topic of what will be discussed during lecture. If this is the case, try and copy down any diagrams or illustrations in your textbook before class so you aren't having to scribble it out while it's up on a slide. This way, you'll already have a general understanding of what it's about, but you'll be able to focus on what your professor is saying and really understand the small details as well. Tip number 3. Make sure you neatly write down any worked problems or equations that are up on the board. These are often hints at what will be on the test, and having those worked out problems will give you a guide of what you could see in the future. If you find yourself confused, don't be afraid to ask your teacher or classmate. Tip number 4. Listen carefully to class discussion questions that your classmates are asking. These are probably worth noting. Many times the questions that we have, others will have as well, so it's important to pay attention even when it's easy to zone out when the teacher isn't talking. Tip number 5. Revise your work. If you receive homework back that you didn't do awesome on, instead of shoving it into the black hole known as the backpack, take a look at what you did wrong so that you won't make those mistakes again. If needed, take it to your teacher and have them sit down with you and walk you through your errors. Those are just 5 tips that I have learned. I could keep going, but if you have any tips or tricks that you want to share, please leave them down in the comments. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.